What's up guys, Superstars and Stripes BPs here once again, and I'm going to do a quick little update video. It's been about a week since I have uploaded anything, so I figured this would be a good way to kick it back off. The Bearded Dragon enclosure is empty. That's simply due to cleaning. He is right here. But now, I'm just going to go straight into the ball pythons. So, up here are the 3 newest additions, and there's the 4th from this month. So, I'm going to go over them last naturally since they're still in quarantine. But, so I've been doing this labeling thing, which is just, it hasn't helped me find anything, but it does look aesthetically much better to me to have it labeled. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this guy out. This guy I had posted for sale, and I believe he already sold. The guy put a down payment on him, so we'll see. But this is my Spectre Spider breeder male. Just a really nice combo. I really wish that it was a Spectre pinstripe and it was a female, but he has locked up with my Harlequin Blast female a few times. He's been the main male going to her, so hopefully that will actually end up being the pairing that the eggs come from, that he is the sire, because I would love a couple Spectre Spinner Blasts. Or Spectre Lemon Blast, not really into the Spinner Blast. But a couple of these are, well, not a couple, but yeah, he's in breeding with females. So here's my Candy Bumblebee. I gave her a hide because whenever I switch to Aspen, she always for some reason wants to bury under her bowl. And I just don't think that that's right for her to have to do that, so I'd rather just give her what she wants. So here she is. She's my little pig. She's definitely not unhealthy at all. She still has a nice kind of peaked back. Not too bad, but it's enough where it's healthy. You do not want them to be just a circle. That is not a good body shape. They're more so like an upside down diamond. So that's the body shape that you want to go for on them. And there she is. She is changing like crazy every day. I actually believe she's going in a shed once again. It's nearly impossible to tell with her, simply due to her coloration. Trying to see whenever she's going in a shed is extremely hard, even for me after I've had her for just... I've only had her for a few months, like 3 months I believe now, so really not that long. And she shed twice, and I have not noticed it once at all. So the only time I notice it is by the time her eyes are completely gray. So once again, this is the Candy Bumblebee. So I'm going to go ahead and put her back. With the rate that she's actually eating at, she should be a breeder next year. So I should have some... oh, well, I'll just show her future mate right after. So this will end up being her boyfriend. This is a cinnamon pied male. I don't want to sound just cocky or anything, but I do believe that he is the nicest cinnamon pied that I've ever seen. I'm not saying that just to be rude or to try to brag, but I'm just really happy that I got him. In no way did he cost any more than an average cinnamon pied. It just so happened that the circumstances were perfect. A guy had him at the reptile show. I was able to get him, and it ended up being where actually if I didn't get him, 2 other people ended up coming at the end of that day, going and asking that guy if he still had it because they saw him on his website. So I'm very happy to own this guy. A lot of people have said they want babies from him just due to his high pattern, and I don't think that he'll necessarily pass on that high pattern. His father was an extremely high white, as 99% of cinnamon pieds are. All that his dad had was the colored head, and then a little bit of neck, like up to there, and then it was just pure white. And that's how most cinnamon pieds actually turn out. His dad did actually father multiple clutches over the past couple years, and this is the only cinnamon pied that came out with any more pattern than just the head, and just the amount of pattern that came out on him is phenomenal. He is also changing constantly, so by the time him and the Bumblebee Candy are ready to breed, they should be completely different snakes, which will be absolutely amazing to see. I do not plan on selling any babies from them. I know a couple of people have asked, and I keep going back and forth. But honestly, even if I get all males, I'll end up holding them back, and I can always do something with them, seeing as they'll be double het candy pieds. I may sell normal double het males, but even if I just hit a pastel double het male, that would be staying here for sure. So here he is, and the possibilities are so cool with this pair. I could actually end up hitting a Pewterby double het candy pied, so a 3-gene double het candy pied, which would be absolutely amazing to hit. That is at least a year from now, so no sense talking about it too much, but this is a project that I'm very excited about. I mean, you can see just the amount of pattern there. This guy is just absolutely beautiful. One other thing that I love about him is his head shape. He's kept that really bulldog style head shape. I got him at 104 grams, and now at 260 plus, he still has that head shape, and his eyes are still way too big for his head in comparison. So he looks really cute. I'm hoping that he'll hold that and hopefully even pass it down to the babies. I think that would be really cool to start maybe line breeding for physical traits such as that. So I'm going to go ahead and put him back. I am going kind of fast, but that's because I do have more to talk about after the collection update. So I'm not going to... Actually, these two are unlocked finally. I'm going to pull her out first. This is my pastel genetic stripe girl that I got back in 2011, actually. It was the end of 2011, almost 2012. It was December 2011 that I got her. And she had the absolute worst feeding problems that I've ever even heard of with a snake. I got her at less than 100 grams. The breeder said that she was eating perfectly fine, doing all healthy, which at the time pastel genetic stripes were going for about $750, so naturally I wanted her to be eating well. At that time I had zero plans on breeding. I only had a black pastel male, and this was my second ball python. So in no way was I planning on breeding. I just thought she was absolutely gorgeous, and I had never seen a ball python with a stripe before. So that kind of hints my business name, Superstars and Stripes. So anyways, so I got this girl, and she was just a complete headache for 7 to 10 months. It was awful. I finally got her eating, and then she would only eat live mice. And then literally just at the beginning of this year, she started eating rats, and now she's at about 1,500 grams in breeding. This girl definitely has the age, the size, the fat reserve, so I'm really excited to get some babies from her. I will definitely be holding back at least one female from her, and depending on who the father is, I'll be holding back a male too. So I'm going to go ahead and put her back, and I'll show you who the only possible father will be of the clutch. Well, actually, there's a possibility that my Spectre Spider may father it. He only locked once, but this male has been locking with her, and he will be staying here to continue to lock with her. The male that I have in my hand right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put him over here. And yes, this is a banana. This is a banana pastel male. I specifically bought this male for that female. Whenever I finally put her on the scale and weighed her and saw that she hit 1,400 grams, I started looking for a male. And this guy popped up, and it was just a phenomenal deal on such a beautiful snake. She is definitely more than 1,500 grams because when I got him, she was at 1,500, and I got him probably 3 to 4 months ago. So he just recently got out of quarantine about a month ago. So here he is. He is absolutely gorgeous. This is a pastel banana, which I know are pretty common now and not very expensive at all, but I'm not doing anything here for money. If I was, then absolutely everything from Cinnamon Pie to Bumblebee Candy next year would be getting sold, because that would be big, big money. But this is all just for fun and also just to create some beautiful pets for people. Most of the stuff that I sell ends up going as pets because that's just the target customer that I go for, because I know that the animals usually get taken really good care of and interacted with, which I do with all of mine. All of mine are handled daily, except the ones that are new and in quarantine. Those ones I don't handle until they're out. But here's this guy. So I specifically got this guy to go with her for his reduced pattern. This is a very reduced pattern pastel banana male. I don't think I've ever seen a pastel banana that's any more reduced than this. I saw him and my immediate thought was Harlequin. So I had to get this male. I mean, he has no alien heads. It's just full blotches. He will make some absolutely amazing hets for when bred to her. So he will be the key to making some super high quality banana genetic stripes and pastel banana genetic stripes, super pastel banana genetic stripes. I mean, you can just see how reduced that is. He is absolutely gorgeous. Three things that I really like whenever I'm looking for a ball python is the color. I like vibrant colors like pastels and purples. Sorry, not pastels. Yellows and purples are my favorites. But quickly, I'm going to just... So you can see on her, she is super reduced and has an almost full stripe. She is one of the nicest pastel genetic stripes I've ever seen. In fact, she is the nicest I have ever seen. Naturally, that's just an opinion, and it may be because I know all the hard work that got her into staying alive and getting up to that size. But I do really like that female. So here is a massive, massive normal girl. This girl, there are two possible fathers that could be of the clutch that I'm assuming she'll be laying any time now, or having her ovulation time now. I haven't witnessed it, but I can't tell with the larger females. She's just a big, beautiful, reduced pattern normal female. You can see on the tail, if she looked like that along her entire body, there's no way I'd be getting rid of her after she laid. And I still may not get rid of her, but you can see, look at how just beautifully reduced that is. I really like this girl. You can see, that's her neck, and that's like so hard for me to get around. That's just her upper body. Her mid-body, I can't even reach around to touch both ends of her belly. So this girl is just really nice looking, just a really beautiful, beautiful normal. I'm actually probably going to keep her because I got her whenever she was at 2,500 grams in April. She's now at 4,500 grams. I've been having really good luck with big females getting even bigger on just regular weekly feeding regime. I don't actually power feed or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and put her up. And I have two more females to show that have been here, and the animals in quarantine I'm going to go through extremely fast. So right here I'm not going to mess with this female because she's been acting like she's getting ready to lay, which would make sense since she ovulated roughly, well, she did a pre-lay shed roughly 3 weeks ago, so she's still got a couple weeks, but she's starting to exhibit this behavior and being really hissy with me. This is the girl that I know a lot of people like, and she just shed out, it was either yesterday or the day before. So here is my Harlequin Lemon Blast, and she is as gold as she's going to be. So she is just absolutely gorgeous. The camera's not doing her justice at all. 3,400 gram triple gene female is amazing to have in any collection. So yeah, this girl is looking really good. Her mates have been the Pastel Banana once and the Spectre Spider multiple times. I'm actually going to do a separate video on the newer editions, the Animals in Quarantine, that I'll post up after this. So thank you guys for watching. Please tune in for the next video, which should be getting posted right after this, so you can follow this video up right with that one. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.